Hey YouTube, what's up? Been a while since I've shot a video. This is Pipe Noob here. Just got back from a trip and waiting for me I had a box of tobacco from Pipes and Cigars. I opened it up, I was really excited. Today I'm going to mix up a batch of Powdered Toast Man for everybody. Now, if you haven't heard of Powdered Toast Man, you've probably been living under a rock somewhere. This is some super popular Reddit blend that they came up with on the Reddit pipe tobacco subreddit. I haven't had a chance to try it yet, but everybody that I've read or talked to that have tried it loves it. So I decided I'd get the makings and mix myself up a batch and see if I liked it. And I thought, hey, this is a great opportunity to shoot a pipe video and share it with y'all. This is probably going to be a little bit longer video than I normally shoot. I apologize for that in advance. I like to try and keep these really short and to the point. But I'm going to go through the process with y'all, talk about the ingredients, talk about the recipe. I won't be smoking it today because I'm going to let it sit for a while, but I promise you I will shoot another video as soon as I smoke it and give you my first impressions of it. So, the ingredients for this are pretty simple and they're actually pretty cheap. The ingredients are Peter Stokkebye Perique. If you don't like Perique, well, tough. Then don't smoke this blend. Lane buttered rum. So Peter Stokkebye cinnamon type pipe tobacco. Who knew? And good old Prince Albert. So I don't normally smoke aromatics, you know that. I've tried a few of them. There's a few that I've tried that I liked. There's quite a bit more that I've tried that I didn't particularly care for, but everybody talks so highly about this one that I decided I'd go ahead and try it. So now the recipe for this is, let's see, it's 2 parts of the buttered rum. It's 2 parts Stokkebye cinnamon. It's 1 part Prince Albert and 1 part Perique, which I think is a hell of a lot of Perique, but I like Perique, so we'll see what happens. Now the thing here is most pipe tobaccos are blended by weight. This is not blended by weight. This is blended by volume. So if you're used to mixing cocktails, where like I do my martinis, 6 to 1, 6 ratios of gin to 1 of vermouth, or whiskey sour is 2-1-1, 2 whiskey, 1 lemon juice, and 1 simple syrup. So if you're used to mixing cocktails, you're used to using volume ratios, that's what we're going to use here. So this is 2-2-1-1. So let's see. Let's start out with and I actually, of these, the only tobacco I've actually smoked on its own is the Prince Albert, which, is a pretty decent codger blend, by the way, and super cheap. I just picked up another pouch of this when I was back visiting my mom in Kansas, and it was like $3.50 for a pouch of it. It was crazy cheap, and definitely well worth it. So this is the buttered rum. Okay, I gotta say that smells damn good. Too bad I know it's not gonna taste like it smells, but damn, I can almost eat that. So for my volume measurements, I'm gonna use a shot glass, basically. Yeah, I drink big shots. Sue me. So this, we're gonna do 2 parts of this. And this isn't rocket surgery. If you get it a little bit less or a little bit more, and you can probably tweak it around, do whatever the hell you want with it. As with any recipe, I advise trying it as written first before you start messing around with it. Then feel free to do it to taste. So that's 2 parts of the buttered rum. God, I gotta tell you, that smells good. It's a good thing I already ate breakfast. I'll probably be chewing on this stuff. Okay, now we got 2 parts of the cinnamon. That's something really kind of, I don't know about this. Whoever thought of cinnamon pipe tobacco? Oh God, that smells good. Again, I'm not a huge aromatic person, but man, I could make pancakes here. So let's see, it's 2 volumes of this. So again, 1 shot glass. And we got 2. All right. And now 1 part of Stokkebye Perique. Now I already had McClellan Perique that I use for mixing my own vapors, but they highly recommended you use the Stokkebye. Honestly, I don't know if I can tell the difference. But again, I'm going to do the recipe as written the first time. I will tell you, I don't know if you can see this or not. The Stokeby Perique looks a hell of a lot different than the McClellan Perique. The McClellan Perique looks almost like little granules. So it definitely looks different anyway. All right, so that was one volume of Stokeby Perique. And now, good old Prince Albert. Again, if you're looking for a good, cheap codger blend, now you know I did a thing on Carter Hall earlier, and you know Carter Hall is my go-to. I'll smoke all these fancy, you know, blends and tins and crazy shit all the time, and then I'll go back to good old Carter Hall. Carter Hall is what I smoked last week, all week when I was visiting in Kansas. But this is pretty damn good too. Don't turn your nose up at this shit. Yeah, this is a drugstore blend. It only costs about $3.50 for a pouch of this, at least where I bought it in Kansas. But let me tell you what, our granddads knew what the hell they were doing when they were smoking this stuff. Yeah, it's not as fancy as some, you know, crazy Balkan English, you know, Latakia crazy, whatever the fuck you're smoking type thing. Well, you know, get your nose out of the air, and try this good old Prince Albert. So I got one volume of Prince Albert. God, I just love burley blends. You know, they smell nutty and cocoa and. Well, that one right there is going in my pocket because I'm going to be smoking that one later. All right. So now what I got here, I don't know if you can see it or not. I just got a bowl of this stuff. I'm just going to kind of stir this up real good. And yes, YouTube, I washed my hands. Matter of fact, I just got out of the shower. I probably wash my hands probably 15 times a day. I'm not exactly Howard Hughes type level of crazy, but I like my hands being clean. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix all this up, and I'm going to put it in a jar. I'm going to let it sit for a couple days, and then I'm going to smoke it. And when I open the jar, I will shoot another video, and we'll see together. We'll see if this lives up to the hype. So now I just got myself a good old Care cannon jar. My wife was convinced that I'd stolen all her jars. Finally, I had to convince her that, you know, I went out and bought my own jars because I know better than steal her jars. She kicked my ass. So I think I've told you all about, you know, I love my wife, but I'm just a little tiny bit afraid of her, which, you know, is a good thing. You know, keeps the keeps fun in the marriage. All right, now it looks like that volume measure that I used was just about perfect. Look at that, it filled that jar just perfectly. All right, I'm going to mash it down a little bit. Probably, if I really wanted to mash it down and pack it tight, I probably could have made two batches. But quite honestly, I don't know if I'm going to like this or not. So, and I think that right there is plenty of tobacco to determine whether I like a blend or not. You know, I'll usually give something 4 or 5 bowls before I either decide yeah or no. All right, there we go, YouTube. You saw me mix Powdered Toast Man. Hopefully in a week or two, you'll see me smoke Powdered Toast Man. Again, I'm going to give you the recipe one last time. Okay, it's 2 parts Lane buttered rum, 2 parts Peter Stokeby cinnamon, 1 part Prince Albert, and 1 part Stokeby Perique. Now, again, I don't care if you don't like Perique, try it. Okay, mix it as they created it before you start messing with it. Then feel free to mess with it all the hell you want. But you got to at least try, you know, so a lot of people put a lot of time and a lot of care and a lot of love into making this recipe. Honor them, respect them, you know, smoke it as they mixed it first. Don't think you know what you're doing until you've tasted what they did. And then if you think you can do better, by all means, kick ass, take names. But until then, do it as. And put it up here again. Okay, 2 parts. Probably can't read my handwriting for shit. Lane buttered rum, 2 parts Stokeby cinnamon, 1 part Prince Albert, and 1 part Stokeby Perique. Hell, I don't even know if that shows backwards on there or not. Probably doesn't. Anyway, we'll see how it works out. Thanks a lot, YouTube. You have a great day.